Have you ever felt like the world's just too much? Like your phone's buzzing with bad news, your wallet's screaming, and your brain just won't quit? You're not alone. It's 2025, and right now, 1 in 3 Americans are grappling with stress, anxiety, or burnout like never before. Welcome to the mental health crisis. It's not just a headline, it's our reality. But here's the big question: why is this happening now? What's driving this wave, and more importantly, how can you take control and feel better? I'm AI Pulse, and in this explainer, we're diving deep into the mental health crisis of 2025. From the surprising causes to game-changing solutions, we've got minutes of insights, tips, and hope to share. So, stick with us, because this could change how you navigate your day-to-day. Let's dive in. Let's start with the basics. What is the mental health crisis? It's not just feeling down sometimes, it's a massive wave of anxiety, depression, and burnout sweeping the US. In 2024, the CDC reported 20% of adults experienced a mental health condition, and early 2025 data suggests it's climbing. That's millions of us, your neighbor, your coworker, maybe even you. So, what does this look like? Meet Sarah, a 28-year-old teacher in Ohio. She loves her job but feels crushed by student loans, endless grading, and constant X notifications. She's not sleeping, her focus is shot, and she's starting to wonder, is this normal? Spoiler, it's more common than you think. Here's the data. Anxiety disorders affect 31% of Americans at some point, per the National Institute of Mental Health. 1 in 5 young adults report climate anxiety, tied to wildfires and hurricanes, according to X polls from January 2025. And burnout? It's so bad that 40% of workers say they're thinking of quitting, per a 2024 Gallup poll. This isn't just a personal struggle, it's a national wake-up call. And it's not just big cities. From rural towns to suburbs, mental health challenges are spiking everywhere. But why now? Let's unpack the causes next. If you feel like life's gotten harder, you're not imagining it. Let's break down the 4 big drivers of the 2025 mental health crisis. First up, social media. It's fun, it's addictive, but it's also a stress machine. A 2024 study found 60% of Gen Z feel worse about themselves after scrolling. Why? Constant comparison. Perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect vacations. It's not real, but it feels like you're falling behind. In 2025, X posts show users calling out doom scrolling, endlessly consuming bad news. It's wiring our brains for anxiety. Ever spent an hour on TikTok and felt exhausted? That's no accident. Algorithms keep you hooked, and your brain pays the price. Next, money. Inflation might be cooling in 2025, but costs are still high. A recent X thread went viral with people sharing how they're working 2 jobs just to afford rent. The American Psychological Association says 72% of Americans stress about finances monthly. Student loans, healthcare, childcare, it's a lot. And when you're worried about bills, your mental health takes a hit. Then there's COVID's long shadow. The pandemic disrupted our routines, relationships, and sense of safety. Loneliness rates doubled from 2019 to 2024, and 1 in 4 adults say they're still struggling to reconnect. Remote work helped some, but others feel isolated. It's like we're all recovering from a collective trauma. Finally, the planet. Extreme weather hit hard in 2024, think Hurricane Milton in Florida or wildfires in California. In 2025, forecasters predict more of the same. A 2024 survey found 70% of young adults worry about climate change weekly. It's not just about the future, it's about feeling helpless now. These aren't just headlines, they're shaping how we feel every day. But here's the question: is 2025 making things worse, or is there hope? Let's find out. 2025 isn't just about problems, it's about solutions. Let's explore what's new in the fight for better mental health. Tech is stepping up. Virtual reality therapy is exploding. You can face phobias or practice mindfulness in a virtual forest. It's not sci-fi. Clinics in New York and LA are already using it. Therapy apps like BetterHelp and Talkspace are more accessible, with some plans now covered by insurance. And AI, different from what we've talked about before, is powering chatbots for quick emotional support, though they're not perfect. Companies are finally listening. In 2025, giants like Amazon and Microsoft are offering mental health days, free counseling, and stress management workshops. Smaller firms are following, with 30% of U.S. employers adding wellness benefits, per a 2024 SHRM report. But it's not universal. Low-wage workers often miss out. Governments in the game, too. States like California and Oregon passed laws in 2024 to expand mental health coverage, effective this year. The federal government's pushing telehealth access, making therapy easier for rural areas. But there's a catch. 1 in 4 Americans still can't find affordable care, and waitlists for therapists can stretch months. Don't sleep on community. X is buzzing with 2025 meetups, think mental health walks or local art therapy groups. Organizations like NAMI are hosting free support groups nationwide. People are coming together, and it's powerful. These changes are huge, but they're not enough alone. So, how do you take control? Let's get practical. You don't need a big budget or a therapist to start feeling better. Here are 5 science-backed ways to cope, starting today. First, put the phone down. A 2024 study found cutting social media to 30 minutes a day reduced anxiety by 20%. Try apps like Freedom to block distractions. And pro tip, mute X during news-heavy weeks to avoid doomscrolling. Next, small wins. Try 5-minute mindfulness with free apps like Headspace or Insight Timer. Journaling works, too. Just write one thing you're grateful for daily. Science says these habits boost mood over time. Exercise isn't just for fitness, it's a mental health superpower. A 2024 Harvard study found 20 minutes of movement, walking, dancing, anything, cuts stress hormones. No gym. YouTube has free yoga for beginners. Loneliness kills. Join a local group, hiking clubs, board game nights, or volunteer gigs. X posts show 2025 is big for community events. Search meetups near me to find one. Even one real connection can shift your mindset. If you're struggling, reach out. The 988 hotline is free, 24/7, and anonymous. Look for sliding scale clinics or free NAMI groups. And if therapy feels daunting, start small. Talk to a trusted friend. You're not alone. These aren't just tips, they're lifelines. Pick one to try this week. Which one's calling your name? Let me know in the comments. Before we wrap, let's clear up some nonsense about mental health. Myth: struggling means you're weak. Truth: 50% of us face mental health challenges in our lifetime, per the CDC. It's as normal as catching a cold. Even Olympians like Simone Biles and CEOs like Elon Musk have spoken out. Strength is asking for help. Myth: therapies for extreme cases. Truth: it's like a gym for your brain. Whether you're stressed or just want to grow, therapy helps. In 2025, 1 in 3 Americans have tried it, and teletherapy makes it easier than ever. So, what's next? If we keep pushing, more funding, less stigma, better access, 2025 could be a turning point. But it starts with us. Share your story, support a friend, or just take one step for yourself. Together, we can rewrite this crisis. This is our moment. Mental health matters, and so do you. And that's a wrap on the mental health crisis of 2025, what it is, why it's spiking, and how you can fight back. We've covered a lot, from social media stress to game-changing solutions like VR therapy, and practical tips you can start today. This isn't just an explainer, it's a wake-up call and a lifeline. So, here's your mission: try one coping tip this week. Share. this video with someone who needs it. And head to the comments, tell us, what's your go-to way to de-stress? Hit that like button if this resonated, and subscribe for more explainers that break down what matters. Let's keep this conversation alive on X with #MentalHealthMatters. I'm AI Pulse, your host, and remember, you're not alone. We're in this together. See you in the next one.